Hey there guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm bringing you my July current household, and my first current household in fact for me in this channel in general. So today I'm bringing you my current household like I said, and this is the English family. And as you can see, this is the house. I am currently messing around with the autumn mod, so that's why everything looks like little autumn. So starting off here, so we can just get in right away. Here, let me show you the family tree, because this will make more sense if I show you the family tree. Because this family is really big, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So starting off, here we have the family tree, like I said. Here the father, he was Don Lothario, and then the mother, which was the founder of this family. She's currently not showing up on the list because she was not in my household when she died, so she kind of disappeared, I guess. So she's not with us anymore permanently. Even as a ghost, she's not here with us anymore. So starting off, there's multiple sets of twins. Mr. Maxwell and Penelope here. They're our eldest set of twins. Miss Emmy and Avia. They are our middle set of twins. They're not the youngest, but they're not the oldest. They're in between. And then here we have Asher and Noelle, and they are the youngest set of twins. So this family happened when there was the twins glitch happening back in December, because I've been playing this household since December, which is now in this July. It's been almost 7 months since I've been playing with them, and I haven't been playing with them straight through. There's been times where I've taken breaks, or if I just haven't, or I just didn't really mess with them that much, though. But they've existed pretty much though for 7 months, and that for me is a long time. Anyway, so they happened when there was a twin glitch, and then Mr. Mr. Cooper here is the youngest son. Not the youngest. He's not the youngest in the whole family, anyways. But he was the only out of Don's kids that he had with Raquel. I don't know if I said her name, but Raquel was his wife, and he was the only child that came out as a actual child, like only child. And hold on, sorry, someone kept calling me. I had to answer, but they didn't answer when I called them back, so irony. Anyways, so like I said, Don's kids, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Raquel, and they had 1, 2, and 3 kids with 2 different women. This is a period when after Raquel died, when he was sowing, I guess, quote unquote, sowing his wild oats that he didn't do when he was younger, because he got married to Raquel right away when he met her. They were dating for only a little while before they got married, and he was a young adult when they got married. So, these two belong to one separate person. This is a separate person again. But anyways, here are the grandchildren. Jake English and Jaden English belong to Miss Avia English. And Madeline, my name is Madeline, actually, if you didn't already know that. I randomized the name, and I thought that was kind of cool that it came up. It was literally the first name that came up when I randomized it, so I just kept it. And then Elliot English, which belonged to Emmy English and her husband, Matthew Landers. And she actually has they have a father, actually, but Grayson Landers. They're not married, though, and, it's kind of sad that not kind of sad that they're married, but they're not married. It's whatever they want to do. They do their own thing. And then we have Jonathan Marks and Faith Marks, which belong to Maxwell English, and he is married to Gina Marks. And then we have Zachary and Luke English, and they belong to Miss Penelope English, who's married to Ezra Fitz. And yes, Ezra Fitz. I named him after the Ezra Fitz of the Pretty Little Liars TV show. I regret it. Don't get me wrong. I regret it. I regret it so much. But anyways, that's pretty much the extent of how I can explain this family, because there's a lot of stuff going on here where it's like, whoa, this is crazy. Anyways, let me show you the family first, and I'll show you the house. This is let's see. Here's Mr. Maxwell English. He is a cutie patootie. I love him. He's almost an elder, which makes me really sad. He is clumsy, a genius, bro, and a quick learner. He is in the secret agent career, level 5 actually, which he's about halfway through there, and he's working the Renaissance Sim Aspiration. His skills are cooking, video gaming, charisma, logic, mischief, comedy, programming, handiest, gardening, fitness, mixology, and gourmet cooking. There's too many things to say, so I'm not going to be naming the skill level. You can see the numbers. You can see the numbers right there. You can pause them if you want to look at the numbers. But anyways, sales traits, the relationships, a lot of people, a lot of stuff going on. Anyways, this is Mr. Ezra Fitz, like I mentioned. Let's get a better look at him without him mid-chew. That's better. Okay. He is a bookworm, creative, good, and a muser. He is working on the best-selling author or aspiration. He is currently in the writing career with a level 3. And he is writing, charisma, video gaming, comedy, handiness, cooking, photography, mischief, logic, and fitness. Oh, that is a mouthful to say with all their skills, because I've worked on them for so long, and they've built up a lot of skill now. Now on Miss Penelope English, she is one of the eldest set of twins. She is very nice. I appreciate her beauty. Sounds really awkward, but I appreciate her beauty. She is romantic, art lover, creative, and amuser. She is working in the painting aspiration. She's a level 6 in the painting career, and her skills are painting, which she has mastered, charisma, cooking, comedy, video gaming, programming, fitness, handiness, photography, logic, and mischief. Whew, okay. She looks nice though. I think she's actually close to becoming elder, isn't she? Actually, not really. She's 8 days away, which isn't too bad actually. Which I don't know why. They're both twins, but he's like really he's closer to aging up. I don't know. Anyways, where we have Miss Gina Marks. She is married to Mr. Maxwell English, like I said. She is beautiful. I love her with all my heart. I love her. I love them big lips. They look really good on her. Anyways, her traits. She's romantic, goofball, outgoing, and gregarious. She's working on the jokester aspiration, and is level 4 of the entertainer career. And her skills are comedy, charisma, guitar, video gaming, cooking, fitness, photography, mischief, writing, and writing. And as you can see with her mood list, she recently had a baby. I cannot talk, I'm sorry. And you'll see her in a moment. Zachary English, the eldest child of Ezra and Penelope. Let's see, can we get a better look at him? Because he's really cute. I like him. I like him. I like all these Sims though, so. But anyways, he's a real cutie. He's my little nerdy geeky Sim. Well, not about nerdy, but he's like my little geeky Sim. He likes computers and stuff and all that. But anyways, he is neat, a genius, and quick learner. His skills, and his aspiration is computer whiz. And he's a high school student, so he has no job, but he is close to aging up. I think he has one day till he ages up. Well, anyways, level 2 skills are comedy, programming, video gaming, charisma, photography, logic, fitness, and mischief. And then, eldest son of, what's their name? Gina and Maxwell is Jonathan Marks. He's our little bad boy. He has a tattoo, you know, pierced ears. He's got the whole bad boy mojo going on. He is a geek, neat, and business savvy. He has a fabulously wealthy aspiration, and he is a high school student, so he has no career as of now. He is fitness, cooking, charisma, logic, video gaming, and mischief for his skills, and he has not gone very far in any of them. Oh, and then Luke English, youngest son of Penelope and Ezra. I can't think of his name. I was like blanking out for a second, but he's cutie too. He's a cutie. All these kids are cutie though, because all these Sims are all the parents are gorgeous. But okay, so Mr. Luke, is it Luke? I keep forgetting their names. Luke English. He is a musical lover, creative, and essence of flavor, which makes no sense, because he is working on the musical genius aspiration, so I don't know why he has the essence for flavor aspiration trait. I don't know. And then, like I said, music genius aspiration. He's a high school student, so he has no job. And he is charisma, fitness, guitar, mischief, and video gaming for his skills. And here, for the child, we have Miss Faith Marks here. She's sleeping. She's still a baby. I don't know what she looks like yet. I really want to know, but we don't know yet. Now, to show you the house. This is the kitchen. Let's put up the wall really quick. just a disclaimer, I'm not the best decorator or builder, but I did my best. I think it turned out really nice. And as you can see here, I don't know if this is always, but periodically, if not through this house and a lot of my other houses then, I have a lot of stone wall accents, or brick wall accents. Because I love brick wall accent walls because they look really good and I love them with all my heart. They are all nice, so I like the, I think they look so nice. And copycat, sorry. So here we have an eating area, plate, our island. We have a reading nook over here and we have this little dining area right here, little dining nook you would call it maybe. Then here we have the living room. We have a desk over here for the kids to do their homework. A nice little living area. We have an easel over here because Miss Penelope is, as I said, in the painting career. And here we have a bathroom, which is nothing spectacular. Nothing great, but it's nice though. It's still nice. And now here, I use some of the Patio Life, I don't remember what it's called, but Patio Life items out here. I have some of the tables, the grill, and the hot tub, of course. Mr. Ezra and Penelope Chris actually used it last night, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then up here we have like this little entry level thing for the upstairs. As you can see here, this is pointing into Jonathan's room, which is what I consider the party room, because he has what he calls decorative bottles, which he tells his parents are just filled with water, and that's it, which he's probably lying. We don't have any evidence for that yet. Here we have the bathroom. And then we have another bathroom here, and then here is Mr. Zachary's room, which it's like a little nerd, like a little geeky room. He has these posters around, and he has this painting his mom made him, comic painting, which I thought really fit with it, so I kept it. And then here we have a violin, because someone was working the violin skill, and I don't remember who it was now. And then here we have a painting here from the work of Miss Penelope, which looks quite nice. And then we have a chess table over here. Then we have a treadmill and a fireplace, and some rack of canvases, I guess. And here we have the children's room. So where all the children sleep. Like Mr. Luke here currently sleeps in this room because I had no extra rooms. So yeah, so that's where the kids are going to have to sleep if they have no separate room for themselves. And here, like, cause just so I know, Miss Faith is going to be sleeping here too when she's a child, so that's how it's going to go down. Here we have Mr. and Mrs. Gina and Maxwell, Mr. Maxwell and Gina's room, which I really like how it turned out. I think it looks really nice. As you can see, I have the brick accent walls here again, because I love them. And here's a picture of Penelope. This is Gina when she was pregnant with Faith, actually, I believe. And here's actually all the pictures. At one point, the Grim Reaper was here after Dawn died. He stayed here for quite a while, and we got a photo with him. As you can see, here's a photo from all when she's pregnant. I got some really cute photos of them. And that one, her stomach is huge. Like, oh my goodness. But they're really cute, though. I love them. I forgot these photos were here, but look at how big her belly is, though. Like, holy cow. It's like, that's a big pregnant belly. She was really cute. She's a really cute pregnant sim, though, I have to admit. And here, let's see if we can turn on this light. Turn on this light. This is Ezra and Penelope's room. Ezra is the writer, so we have the computer that came with the writing profession, and there's a really cool galaxy painting that I found, and it came with the base game, I think. I'm not sure. It doesn't come with, it's not custom content or anything, but I think it's just with the base game. But this is a room. I'm thinking of changing their room. I like it, but I don't know if I love it, so I might end up changing it. And I think that's honestly it that I have to show you guys. Oh, actually, here is Dawn's remains. Lover, father, husband, and grandpa. I put that there. I thought the lover one was funny. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I thought it was. There's actually a story. I don't know about a story, but I just wanted to say something really quick. Because, you know, with Dawn Lothario, if you play with the, if you ever played with The Sims 4, then you know that Dawn has the non-committal trait. And I changed it when he was living with us, and I decided I didn't like it because I thought that it didn't really work with what I wanted him to be doing. So I changed it to, I don't really remember what it was now, but he was married to Raquel English, like I said. That's where all these kids have the last name English. And he got married to her. They got married to each other quite young. They were both young adults. They didn't know each other they knew each other for a good amount of time, but it wasn't like they knew each other since they were kids or anything like that. But they knew each other for for a good amount of while, and they got married actually quite. I think it was actually quite quickly, if I remember correctly. They didn't date for very long before they got married, and I figured that he'd probably like. Because I know the military there, like, they get jumpy and, like, they don't like staying in relationships for very long or jobs. They feel like they're getting trapped or held, like, getting held back or something and they want to get out of it. And he never felt like that with Raquel, which I find really sweet because after Raquel died, he had a period where he didn't do anything, like, he didn't try dating anyone or anything. He was showing respect to Raquel and their loving long marriage. They were married for a long time. But anyways, and then eventually, Miss Hilary LeBlanc came into town, which if I click on, that's not wrong. Okay, Miss Claire LeBlanc here. This is her mother, Hilary LeBlanc, and he was the first woman that he sort of hooked up with. He had 2 kids with him. He was dating her for a while, but what makes it so sweet is that with the past 2 relationships he had before he died, he felt trapped in them. He felt like that it didn't feel right. I want out of this. I just don't want to be in this. And he never felt like that with Raquel, which I found really sweet. And he did the same with Miss Ferris too, because that's actually my sim self. That is not my last name, just so you know. That is not my last name. But I wanted to put her in the town. I ended up having them get together, and she actually already had 2 children, so. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I have to show for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later.